Hey guys, good morning. Um, so today I thought I would just do like an about me introductory video based on the fact that I thought it was time to do that. I haven't done a video with my voice connected to my face and my body yet, and you guys don't really know much about me. So in short, my name is Taylor, obviously. I come from a small town outside of Cleveland, Ohio, called Elyria. It is currently where all of my family still is, except for my brother, my baby brother. He's 2 years younger than me, and he is currently in the Army. Thank you for your service, baby. So I kind of just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about why I started doing what I do, and I don't really know or care if other influencers do this, to be honest with you, because the point of being an influencer and doing these types of things is being different and, showing your unique and creative outlets and styles and basically whatever makes you happy. But I started doing this because I realized ever since I was literally a child, I have loved shoes and clothes, and anytime I went shopping with my grandparents, they would ask me if I wanted a toy or some candy or anything while we were there, and I was like, nah, I want shoes. Go figure, right? And of course I didn't figure any of this out until I was already in college, and I'd already decided on a career path that I thought, let me say that again, that I thought I wanted to do and pursue. And let's just say that didn't end up working. I also thought that maybe I could do more of these. I would actually rather talk more to you guys and interact with you rather than just posting videos and pictures of things that I would wear. And circling back to why I started doing this, I do it because I want to share with other women and even guys as well. We're in 2019, okay, we gotta recognize that there are transgenders and, guys that like to, cross-dressers that like to dress up as females. No judgment, don't care. You want to call yourself a basketball or a pizza, or want to call yourself a heart, go for it. I have no judgments. But anyway, I wanted to share what made me feel confident with what I wore. Like why, I want to show what makes me feel empowered and what makes me go out in public with my head held high, like I actually have some dignity. And what I really wanted to do is help other people feel that way. And of course, it's not always going to be, you're not always going to feel confident through your clothes or through your shoes or your handbags or your whatever makes you feel confident. It could simply be one piece of clothing that you just absolutely adore. Fantastic. Wear that shit till you can't no more. I simply just like a variety. I have a lot of clothes. I have a lot of shoes. I have probably between 60 and 70 pairs of shoes. And a lot more clothing than that. But I am currently 21. I am almost 22 years old. Some of my background of, I guess, where my family comes from, a big chunk of my family comes from Italy, San Marino, which is by Florence, Italy, which is freaking awesome because it has always been one of my dream vacations, and it was actually kind of perfect finding out that I was from that area. At least a portion of me was, because I would love to see where my roots came from, as some of you might feel the same way, which is fantastic. I think you should find out where you're from and your history of your family and what they went through to get to where basically what they went through to get you to where you are, essentially. And you know, my parents never really knew exactly. Like they knew parts of what they were from, but not too much. So I had to ask like my grandparents and my great grandparents before they died. Rest in peace. But yeah. Another thing about me is I have tattoos, which you have seen a couple of them. However, I do have 7 at the moment, some of which you cannot see. One I actually have behind my ear here that was with my best friend Susie. We grew up together and ultimately ended up getting a tattoo. But for me, tattoos are a way of remembering past relationships, current relationships, or things that you simply just want to remember. For me, they're not, I don't know, I just prefer them to have some type of meaning. Like when someone asks me, oh, what is that? Why did you get it? I don't want to just say, oh, just because I felt like it or just because I thought it was pretty. No, the reason this being is most of the people in my family have tattoos, and especially my father. And I was daddy's girl growing up, so I wanted to be like dad. However, I didn't find out until, I was old enough to understand exactly what they were, to find out that he had reasons behind his tattoos. And one of them, which we actually share, I have my palm tree right here. He has 2 palm trees on his forearm. And my reason for getting that was because it symbolized my goals. It symbolized what I wanted out of life. And at the time of getting it, my goal was to move to Florida and get out of the deadbeat town, city, and state that was Ohio. That there's nothing there. At least in the area that I grew up in, everything is disappearing. There's no jobs, no creative outlet, no options. And I just simply didn't want to live in that environment anymore. I wanted to get out. And which I feel like most people feel when they get older, they want to get out of their parents' house kind of deal. Oh, also, I wanted to mention this book right here. It's called Crushing It by Gary Vee. It was suggested to me by my friend, also a fellow influencer that I've watched grow over the past, it's been about 2 years that I've known her, and she has become just freaking fantastic. She has overall goals, and I asked her for some advice on, like how to proceed, like where to go from where I'm currently standing right now, trying to build more followers, more subscribers on my YouTube, which, hey y'all, thank you so much, by the way, for subscribing and following me and my journey to become a full-fledged influencer. Anyway, back to the book. I just started it, so I will give you an update when I have finished it. However, just in the first 26 pages, I have become so inspired, which has actually made me come up with the idea to do the About Me video, which obviously I'm doing right now. And I stopped being scared. It's like at some point you've got to jump. You got to fly from the nest. You got to avoid any fears, any what ifs that you might ask yourself, Like, in the statement, you got to spend money to make money is such a true statement, because I can't tell you how much money I've spent already just on like clothes and products and anything that I could think of to help improve, help me help you guys. And I wanted to give a shout out to you, Gary. Thank you very much. I really appreciate this book and all the stories and success stories, I might add, that he puts in here, and it's just freaking fabulous. Anyway, my day-to-day job, I am a shift supervisor at Starbucks, which is what I am drinking right now. My Starbucks coffee and my Starbucks tumbler. Freaking love this. But I'm a shift supervisor by day and influencer by night, / also college student. I'm super happy to announce I'll be done this December. We'll graduate with a criminology degree, and I'm probably not going to use it because, like I said earlier, that being an influencer was actually my dream. It just took me longer than I expected to surface in my mind, basically. But I guess you can call influencing kind of like a reality show, just shorter and not as dramatic. Like, you don't have to deal with all the stuff in between this person getting there, except for like their upgrade and their feed, maybe. Sorry, I need a drink. But yeah, I have 2 fur babies. Gus, he is 3, and Jax, he is almost 1. They are the loves of my little heart, along with my 6-year-long boyfriend. We are about to celebrate our anniversary next week. Yay. So exciting. We've been together since we were 15. Met in high school, but we've technically known each other since kindergarten, which ironic. He came to college here in Florida a little about 4 years ago. No. Yeah, about 4 years ago. Wow, it's been a long time. And I followed him down here about 1.5 years after we started college. So when we were sophomores, I transferred to his school and joined him down here in this beautiful Sunshine State that is not so sunshiny right now. But yeah, so this is just a little summary of our little love story. Someday I'll have him sitting next to me talking with you guys. We're also eventually going to make our own channel, like our journey to success, which that's a good name. I'm gonna call it that. I was also thinking of doing videos with you guys where you can comment on the side and I can answer questions or listen to suggestions or requests that you guys might have on what you would like to see or what you would like to talk to me about. I'm totally down with doing like face-to-face videos, or even just phone calls or just emailing, or if you just want to DM and talk and be like, hey, what's up? Totally need more friends. I want to make lifelong friends. I want people I can meet and travel to and be able to spend time with and learn about them and their life and why they share the same interests as me. I want to start collabing with fellow influencers. However, most of the people that I follow are in like the North Carolina, Arizona, Georgia, just like other parts, Tennessee, Pittsburgh. Most of them, New York, are out of state, so like it's gonna take travel expenses to get there or to here, and that's just, I don't have the status for that yet, which hopefully someday I will. Wink, wink. But anyway, so that's just a little bit about me. I'm gonna stop rambling now. I would definitely love for you guys to leave some comments and suggestions or DMs or however. I also have a website. You can send a direct message. I'll get it in my email. I can respond. Or you can even message me on Instagram. Please go follow me. Hello. It's Fashion Influencer, all lowercase, _226. And again, my name is Taylor, and thank you so much for listening to me ramble.